Hi everyone and welcome back to our YouTube channel. We are as always your hosts Arne and Carlos.
And usually we do all our recordings at home, but because we don't have a kitchen right now, we decided to go out into the big city of Oslo, which is the capital of the country we live in, Norway. Yes. And we're going to be doing a few episodes from here, showing you our favorite places.
Yeah.
And today, Arne, we are going into yarn heaven in the center of Oslo, aren't we?
In the basement of Glassmagasinet.
Yes, and if you're wondering the location, so Glassmagasinet is this beautiful department store behind us. It is located in the very center of Oslo. Over there is Oslo Cathedral. So if you use Oslo Cathedral as your landmark, all you need to do is cross the street and then cross the street over there again. Take the escalators down to basement and you will enter Norwegian yarn heaven.
And we are gonna Bunad and folk costumes and books, everything.
Yeah. So we have a date with Malene, and we are gonna go down and check out what they have there, and she's gonna guide us.
Yes.
So
see you.
Come on, let's go.
Let's go. Hi everybody. We're in Heimen Husflid with Malene.
And we're surrounded by all this loveliness here. All of this is Norwegian yarn in all these beautiful colors.
So if you're in Oslo and you need Norwegian yarn, this is the place to go.
Yeah. And as Arne said, we're here with Malene. And hello.
Hi.
It's very nice to be here.
Yeah, it's nice to have you here.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
So tell us about Heimen. What is Heimen Husflid for people who don't know?
We are an Oslo-based company. We sell, in this store, we have a lot of yarn, and we also have traditional handwork, bunads, mittens, books, interior things.
All you need?
All you need. We have two stores, but this is the one store with yarn. The other one is more like bunad and more craftsmanship.
Yeah.
And we have a big focus on Norwegian wool from Raumagarn or Hillesvåg, and also Sandnesgarn have a lot of Norwegian yarns.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been around for a long time.
Yeah. so let's take a look at the yarns and what they have. I can see there's like some traditional knitwear over there. Is that an old one or is it new?
This is probably a new model that they're gonna...
Yeah, it looked like an old one.
Yeah, I think it's a remodeled one, so it's old, but they made a design again, so it's easier to knit and understand it.
And I see over here you have one of our favorites.
Oh yeah, no, this is Rama.
Where is Hilles? Oh, that was not Hilles.
That's not our favorite.
No, let's look for our favorite yarn.
Okay.
Here it is.
Da-da-da. This is one of our favorite yarns from Hillesvåg.
Yep.
So,
very Norwegian. It's actually the oldest of the yarn companies.
Yeah.
From Bergen area. They have lovely yarns in different kinds of fibers. This is from the pelsull yarn, so it's from
Norwegian.
Pelts. Yeah, Norwegian
furry sheep.
Yeah, very nice.
And I also love the color range they have. They have so many nice colors.
So this is very popular with North Americans. I know the Norwegian Americans, when they come to Norway, they want to buy this kind of thing.
Yeah, because you can use this as decorations on your garment, but a lot of people, they also do steeking when they cut out the knitwear open to make jackets. They use these ribbons on the inside to hide the raw edges. We have that questions all the time. Where can we get these ribbons to hide up the raw edges?
Yeah.
But what is it actually for?
Some of these bands, like this kind, it's for a bunad called beltestakk from Telemark, and then it's around the apron, and then there's some decorations down with the tassels.
Yeah.
But you can also perfectly fine use it inside a kofte.
Yeah.
So you don't have to use it on a bunad.
So there's no restrictions?
No, you can just go wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of there's a lot of really nice colors too.
Yeah, you see on this one also.
That's very pretty.
This is very similar to the Sattestall, but it's kind of, not really, but
Yeah, because
But you can-
it's supposed to be embroidered.
yeah, it should be made by hand, but you can use this also. And also you have all the nice buttons. That is also something that people are looking for, because it's kind of hard in some places to find buttons, but in Norway you can have this in almost every yarn store. They have a great selection of
Yeah,
buttons.
and we also have like the tin.
Yeah, for the more.
Yeah, if you have a kofte.
Yeah,
Yes. So for the knitted.
this is what I have on my Sattestall sweater. I have this one.
Yeah, lots of nice hooks.
Yeah. The traditional buttons for knitted jackets, cardigans.
Yeah, we have some Americans that come in and looking for. They have broken their.
Yeah,
hook,
broke.
So they're, oh, I need more.
So,
Yeah.
but you have it.
There's a lot of beautiful ones.
Very
It's
nice.
very nice.
And if you're into doll clothes, you also have a lot of these small, nice buttons you can use. So very good, very good. So if you make a Sattestall sweater and you want to put on those ribbons, you can always use these ones, but they are machine made. But Malene has a better solution to that problem.
Yeah,
Do
you can
this
embroider
one.
them yourself. Take it from Rauma, Norwegian made, Norwegian wool.
Very nice.
This is very nice.
Yeah.
And you have the instructions and everything.
Yeah,
In
but
there.
I think it's in Norwegian just only. But
Google Translate.
Yes.
yeah, and it's drawn on, so it's self-explanatory.
And nowadays with Google Translate, you can take a photograph.
And then
Yeah.
it comes
Yeah.
up.
So that's technology today. So no excuses anymore. But,
And look what I found.
oh,
Da, 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 da.
sorry.
And please tell us this is a bestseller.
Yes.
Yes, of course.
Of course it is.
Well, they sell really out. They sell out really fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's only
Yeah.
how many? 4 color, 5?
This.
No, 4.
Well, did we do that? Oh yeah, this one we did. Oh, we've
All
done this
of
one
these.
too. Wow, I can't remember.
That looks like ours.
Yeah, but I can remember these two because these are from our first collection that we did.
Yeah, this is ours.
Yeah, this is the Self-Portrait by Edvard Munch and Star Night by Edvard Munch. Those are the colors. So,
So,
and Summer Night, also Edvard Munch.
and I never remember these things.
But really, bestsellers here. There's not much, so you better hurry up if you want to get some ARNE CARLOS yarn.
Løp og kjøp.
Løp og kjøp, as we say in Norwegian.
Word of the day. Løp.
Did we really do
Okay.
this? That's very surprising.
Yeah. And this.
Yeah, that's just egg yarn.
That's not ours.
No, that's not ours. But this one is ours. No. Yes. And this is the kind of loom. I bought one of these maybe a year ago.
Here.
Yeah, have you used it?
A bigger one.
You bought it here.
I've done the design for it, but I haven't started using it because I tried the wrong yarn. So I was weaving and the yarn broke.
Oh, nice.
So I found another yarn now.
Yeah.
A better one. Maybe this is good, Ryegard.
Yeah, that's for like making blankets, not
Yeah.
knitting or not crocheting. It's like cutting the thread and
Oh yeah.
tying it.
Tying, yeah.
So yeah, we have a lot of knitting, but we also have a lot of more weaving stuff, husflid
Yeah.
in general. So this is how you can make the bands we were looking at.
Yeah.
This one, and this is a different technique, also popular in Telemark.
Yeah, we did
Oh,
the
yes, yeah.
blikkevev. I remember we used this when I went to arts and crafts school.
Yeah.
We tried this one, but I was never good at it.
No.
So, but this I like. I also found some vintage one in an antique store. Very nice, but they're more for decoration.
Yeah, I know
So-
there were gifts back in the days when you wanted to marry a girl. You can make one yourself.
Oh,
So that's why they're very
nice.
decorative
Yeah.
sometimes.
And here we have something that most people in the world will be very familiar with, the very famous Selbu knitting from Selbu in Norway. Beautiful mittens. These I really love. So
you might bring those home.
Yeah, these are really fantastic. Look at all the work.
Yeah.
Do you also have the pattern for this to knit?
Yes,
Yes.
we do sell booklets
Yeah.
of mittens and socks.
So here you can get them ready-made if you don't knit, or you can buy the pattern and knit them.
And you have people all over Norway doing this, or is it?
Well, I think it's local women in Selbu.
Yeah.
So I
they
think
knit-
each of their names of whoever made it have written
This
here.
one was made by Ragnhild Berg.
Yeah.
Oh, she
Yeah,
made that one
Ragnhild,
too.
she also made this one. Ragnhild Berg.
Yeah, she's a busy one. In a lot of these.
Yeah, when I grew up, lady in the neighbor house, she was
Yeah.
knitting for Husfliden in Lillehammer, jackets and sweaters, constantly knitting, like every day she was knitting. So that's Hulda Garborg.
Yep, Hulda Garborg. She put together the folk costumes, didn't she?
Yeah, she's called the Bunad's mother.
The
Yeah,
mother.
the mother of the bunad, the mother of the folk costume. And look at here.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da.
From
Heimen Husfliden, Oslo, anno 1892.
1892. And then you also have those bands that Carlos is very good at doing, because he did this for our folk costume.
Yeah,
I tried, but mine looked really bad.
yeah. So I'll never buy these.
No, he's very good at it. So,
Yeah, I think it's difficult too.
yeah.
It's actually...
You could actually produce them and sell
It's-
them.
Yeah, maybe that's my new career.
Your new
I'm
career.
going to start making these and selling them.
And you could also buy. We could have bought these also because we knitted them.
Yeah, those are ours.
This is the one for.
Gudbrandsdalen.
But that took a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet.
And
Well,
now,
these took a long time too.
yeah. But this is.
And these are Bunad stockings, and
Yeah.
these are hand dyed. Are
Yeah.
Norrlands Bunad.
Yeah. They're very
Yes,
special compared
Yeah,
to
they
the
are
others.
Norland, the northern Norway stockings. They look like this, so they have a completely different feel than ours with our cable knitting.
So is the yarn dyed that way? So
Yeah,
there's
it's
white
hand dyed.
dots.
And they can't be wider than 2.5
Okay.
each of the loops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
They're very nice. Lovely.
I have the yarn for that. Also.
No.
No.
Sorry.
No.
And you have
The
to-
yarn is probably only in Norland. Yeah.
Yeah, they
probably.
make it in Norrland, so we have to
Yeah.
travel there too.
Together.
They want to keep it there. Keep their yarn where it belongs. And here you have everything you need to take care of your bunads.
Yes, and generally woolen clothing.
Yeah. This is very good.
Yep.
We
Very, very good.
this one. We use this one when we wash our bunad stockings and our shirts.
Linen shirts.
And the
yes.
soap, is that this one?
Yeah, it's very good as well.
This is very good. This we just rub it in. You know, on a white color, there's always a little bit dark when you wear it for one day, and then you rub it in with this one, and you put it in the let it in the water for a while, and it's clean. Use it on everything. This is very good. This is
If you
very
ever
good.
need a good washing cream for your wools, this is the place to come in Norway.
So this is for kids. This is Gudbrandsdalen
Yeah, and
and the Rutaliv,
Rondastakk.
Rondastakk.
Rutaliv. This is a very popular folk costume with bunad, and it's so cute.
Yeah, it's really popular for tourists to buy
Yeah.
as a souvenir.
Okay.
It's just a complete bunad. It's a really old bunad, one of the
Yeah.
really original kinds.
Yeah. And it's from our region in Gudbrandsdalen, where Arne comes from and our family comes from.
So I had one like this when I was a kid. I never had the rest. I had only this one. And I gave it to my nephew's son. So now he can wear.
These are not, they're for children, so they're not made by hand here.
No,
No.
those are made in Estonia.
Yeah, exactly.
It
Because,
would be very expensive.
because making this by hand for a child who can only wear it for a year, and then that's expensive.
Hopefully you get more kids and you can hand it on to the next.
Actually, it's expensive even made in Estonia.
Yeah, but it's pure wool.
Yes.
It's the right
Yeah, yeah.
materials.
Yeah, it's
So-
very well made, so it's worth it.
Very nice.
Here we have the beltestack you were talking about.
Yes, It is. So here's one of the bands I think we had in the.
Oh yeah, so you can you just put these on.
Yeah,
and already
these
made.
are 3 meters long.
Yeah.
And then
it's wrapped around.
Wrapped around and a little tie inside, and then it's supposed to be in this height.
Yeah.
And this also is made in Norway.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is one of the loveliest folk costumes here in Norway. It's from Telemark, and it's called the beltestakk, which is it's all about the belt. It's like an obi sash, and it's wrapped around, and it's quite beautiful. And these are made by hand as well.
Yeah, it's working like a corset. It holds everything in place.
Yeah, I think I see a selection over there.
Yeah.
Wow.
We used these color combinations in the sock collection once.
We did,
One
yes.
of the Regia socks. The colors were from beltestakker.
Yeah. They're very beautiful, and then you've got the embroidery on the collar as well.
There's tiny cross stitch.
Yeah.
And the fun thing about beltestakk, you can go absolutely crazy about the colors. There's no rules.
Oh, okay. That's nice.
Then many people like to make a pink beltestakk, a red, but you can go.
So you can do.
Yeah, you can
anything.
do whatever you want.
Oh, here are the hats for the men's folk costume. This is my hat for Gudbrandsdalen. I think you have it too.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I have a hat head.
Yeah.
But this is big.
Big. Yeah. So last year we were desperate because 17. Mai was coming and we needed the hat, and we had seen it in Lillehammer, and then we'd say we'll buy it later, and then we were going to go buy it. There were no hats, and there was this big hat crisis in Norway, and we even tried here, but we couldn't find the hat.
No, because there was an old guy in Denmark.
No.
Wasn't it?
Norway.
In Norway.
Yeah.
The hat guy.
Oh, no, they talked about getting them from Denmark because the guy in Norway.
Yeah.
Yeah, so one hat guy, and he retired, and that created a crisis in Norway because where are you going to get your hats?
Yeah, if not here.
Yeah.
Where?
Yeah, where?
So what happened?
He taught up a new craftsman
Yes.
to do the hats. So he transferred the
knowledge
to next one. So now we have hats again.
So these are now made in Norway.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
By the new hat guy.
The new hat guy.
And how old is he?
I think he's adult. Yeah.
He's old?
No, adult.
Okay.
But they only had one they learned, or they taught one person. Or
I think there are more people working there,
good,
so
good.
it's not so prone to.
keep it alive.
Yeah, and you don't want to teach somebody who is already 78 because then we're going to have a hat crisis again in a few years. So, but it's in good hands now. And,
it is.
And now you're getting your supplies of hats.
Yeah, now we can order it for people who wants.
So my story is I ended up getting the one they had. It was too small, so I washed my hair. And I put it on, and I spent, I think, a week watching TV.
Watching TV with wet hair. And
every evening.
And it worked? Yeah.
It worked. Oh, yeah. I have a big hair.
That's a good tips for next hat crisis.
Yes, next hat crisis. Wash your hair, put the hat on, and watch TV. Netflix.
It works.
It works. So many of our viewers will recognize this one because this is what we made during the pandemic at home. Yeah, we made our bunad.
You made that
And
one.
I made
the white
jacket,
one?
The white one, and Arne made the black one.
Yeah. And isn't this the one I have? No, I have a beige one.
It's a different belt.
We don't use it a lot. I don't even remember what color I have. So this is the selection of the bunads you sell.
Well, we have a lot more, but these are what we have as a show off in this store.
Yeah.
This one is super, super cute. I think this is from Hallingdal.
Yeah.
Yes.
Helgestakk.
Helgestakk.
Very cute.
And I like this one.
Yeah, that's from Telemark as well.
With the raw edges, just a zigzag.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Very beautiful.
But you don't have the whole country, like never Setesdal, or there are some
Setesdal
regions.
you just get in Setesdal.
Yeah, you have to go.
It is over 450 bunads in the entire country, and we have 150.
150.
So still
yeah.
quite a lot.
That's
Yeah, it's
quite
a
a lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
And they're all made in the sewing atelier.
Most of them are
Yeah.
made in Oslo here. Yeah.
I think that's probably the most special thing about the Husfliden tradition in Norway. It's that you can go to the shop and you can specially order this, and then
They
upstairs,
take your measurements and then they make it.
They
for
make
you.
it upstairs, not in this store, but in the second store that you have. So upstairs there's a lovely sewing room. How many seamstresses? It's quite a lot.
Maybe there are 15, 20.
Yeah, 15, 20
maybe,
tailors. And then I think also you send out to other people who are not there. They work at home and then they bring it in. Because we have a friend who does that also.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we have so much of that now, but we have some. We have a lady that's embroidering telemark-skjorte.
Yeah. She do it from home.
Yeah.
It can be expensive to have her in office.
Yeah.
So, but when we do our cruises up to the north and down, we have the last years we have made a stop in Trondheim where we actually get into the atelier. So the people who come to our cruises, they can actually see people working in the atelier, and then they tell us the story about this one. This
Yes,
one,
the Trondheim,
the
Trønderbund. Then this one.
no, this one.
Yeah,
This one.
This is the Trønder,
Yep.
and this was the Romer. At first look, I thought it was this one
Oh, yeah.
with the colors, but this is
Yeah,
totally
they're kind
different.
of similar.
Yeah.
And this is the adult version of the kids version that you saw over there, the Rutastak and Ronda Liv. Ronda Liv, Rutastak.
Rutaliv,
Ronda Liv,
Ronda,
Ronda Stack. There we go.
ruter og ronder.
So, and as you were saying, this is one of the oldest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the folk costume. So back in the days, you could use a different kind of aprons.
Yeah.
This could be silk. You can have another shirt, like in this model.
Yeah, that's, we haven't seen that. That came just recently, doesn't it?
No, it's
No?
based on old
Yeah.
photos.
I've never seen it in the stores.
Oh yeah.
And this is the Scottish tartan from the Sinclairs.
Because they came to Norway to fight with the Sweden against Norway and Denmark, and they walked through Gudbrandsdalen.
And Norway won, and that's why
And they were killed, and they took the tartans. So that's why it's in the folk costume.
Yep.
So, yes.
And here we have all the beautiful shirts. And again, we have the vest, the telemark, with all the embroidery on the,
Yeah, white on white,
white
and
on
then you
white.
have the more colorful.
yeah. So if you have problem with your eyesight, this is not going to make it easier. White on white. And here we have the little, that like you have on your shirt, Arne, the little nupperelle,
Yeah.
the tatting lace, I think it's called in English.
Yeah.
But this is almost like the one I have from Setesdal.
And this is also handmade.
No, this
No?
is like a cheaper shirt.
Okay.
So.
But you can get it handmade in Heimen as well, right?
Yeah, we do sell like finished shirts, but not these on a
Yeah.
meter wise. But this is like a confirmation.
Oh, okay,
shirt.
okay.
Or if you just need a new shirt and you don't want to spend
No,
15,
But
20,000.
that is good, actually.
Yeah.
Did you hear that? 15, 20,000 for a bunads shirt. Yeah. So by the time you're all dressed, you have more money on you than what a car costs.
Well, when you have all that on, you don't have any money anymore.
Correct, because you spend it all
You
on
spend
your
all the
bunads. We have
money
to
on the
walk. During the pandemic, we made our own. So this doesn't apply to us because we already have. And it was blood, sweat, and tears. And it took us 2 years to make everything. But if I don't have one and I want one, what's the process like? How long does it take? And how does it work?
If you want a 100% Norwegian-made male bunad, it can take 12 to 14 months around.
Okay.
And there's 1 to 2 fittings before it's ready.
Yeah.
But you can also get a bit cheaper bunad in 3 months. Then it's made in Estonia.
Okay.
So you can choose what kind you want.
So if I want the Norwegian one, I come here and I make all my choices.
Yes.
So I want this, I want that, and then
Then you pay half of the order, and then the systue,
the atelier.
the atelier, they will call you in and take. We take the measurements first here, but they will fit 2 times there.
And then you always have a rush before the 17th of May or
And
for
Christmas.
confirmations.
Yeah, there's always people calling in 2 weeks before 17th of May. And
Yeah.
Because
do you have something?
because we bought the fabric for a tartan vest for our folk costumes, but we gave up sewing because it took so much time. So we handed it in Lillehammer, and they managed to find time
within
in between because there's so much work.
Yeah, it is.
Especially May. May really is the busy season because it's the National Day, Constitution Day, May 17th, and all the students or the kids who go to their confirmation. And I think it's quite tradition now that the girls mainly get their first bunad for their confirmation.
Yeah, I think it's around 80% of Norwegian women have a bunad.
So I know you do the manufacturing, but do you also, for example, if my daughter inherits her grandmother's bunad, can she get it changed here so that it fits?
Yes, it's possible. Well, they not all the time of the year because in May they are really busy. So now is a good time to start.
And there's a lot of fabric in here because my mother had one of these.
Well, look at all the fabric.
And I had to make it bigger for her.
But look, there's tons of fabric.
Tons of fabric here, so you can actually, there's a lot you can add if you need to.
Well,
and some people can do it themselves if they just have some sewing experience.
For some reason, the older these bunad get, the more they need to get enlarged because they shrink in the closet or something. We heard.
But I have to say it was kind of very scary when I started opening the seams. Because I had no clue what I was doing, but I managed to put it together again so she could wear it. So.
And this is also an older version of this.
Oh yeah.
Well, this was the first one, Axel Valdemar, it's called.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And then they made this one after.
And this, for which region is this?
Gudbrandsdalen.
Oh.
This is the one that my mother and my grandmother and my sister, they all have this one.
So not many know of this one, but it was the first one.
But this is actually very beautiful. Yeah.
Silk apron and a bit unique.
And of course, a lot of beautiful silver.
To all the bunads in the country.
Yeah, so this is delivered from region by region, they send it here?
It's called Sølvsmia. They are located in Voss, so they make silver for almost all of Norway.
Costumes,
Maybe not Setesdal, but everything else.
Yeah.
This looks very similar to the Setesdal. But maybe not. I don't know.
Not.
You can use those in more gold tone, then you can use it in Setesdal. So
That's true. We have cuffs and the little brooch from Sølvsmia.
Yeah.
And then you have a whole bunch of things from Setesdal.
And if you want that one, it's 25,916.
Yeah. But with the exchange rate, it's actually very favorable. It's only $2,600. You know.
And you need only one.
You only need one.
So, but thank you for having us.
Yeah. Thank you for coming.
If anybody want to go shopping, you know where it is now.
Yeah,
they have all you need and more.
So all you need to do is locate the Oslo Cathedral, and then Glassmagasin is just by there. Come down to the basement, right?
Yes.
And you're here every day except Sunday?
Yeah.
So 10 to
19?
Yeah, 10 to 7?
10 to 7.
Yeah. So opening hours are good, and everything you need here of yarns and beautiful sweaters, and if you want to make a bunad or buy one, silver, and a lot of very beautiful Norwegian products.
All you need.
All you need.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Thank you.
We hope you have enjoyed this episode, and if you have, please give us a big thumbs up. And make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, as there's a lot of great content here.
And if you're a subscriber, you won't miss episode.
If you click on the notifications button.
The notification.
Yeah, the notification, yeah. And for extra content, be sure to check out our members area, where you can subscribe to our members-only content. We have monthly shenanigans with ARNE CARLOS. We do cooking episodes, and there are live streams with knitting help and a whole lot of emojis that you can get by becoming a member. So make sure to check that out as well.
Yes.
And we will see you again soon.
See you soon.
Bye.
We have to go shopping now.
We have to go shopping now.
See you.